Thanks, Brian. I think Mario Cantrone must be among the most schizophrenic comedians around. I mean, every Sunday morning he heads his own TV show called Steam Pipe Alley for the well, actually up to preteen or up to 15. And by night he's seen in many cabaret stages around town entertaining adults. Now he's joining us tonight. I'm not sure what group we are, but thanks for coming to the show, Mario.
Nice to meet you.
Let me ask you to start out with, Mario, how do you manage to segue, you might say, from doing kids' comedy in the mornings, let's say, when you tape the show, and then the same night go to a like Catch a Rising Star?
The secret is it's all the same if you really want to look at it. I think it is. When I do my kid show, I mean, the only thing I have to keep in mind is to keep it clean.
No shit, huh?
No shit. Shit! I said a dirty word on TV. No, I keep it clean, and then, the first 6 months they didn't know what I was talking about. They were like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "You're crazy." It's like, yeah. So, but then they just kind of rose to the humor after about 6 or 7 months. They finally, they got it. They get more than people think.
I think we underestimate children, I mean, and their sense of humor. I also wonder how much of your approach to your show was influenced by Pee Wee Herman's success.
They didn't even have a Pee Wee Herman type show in mind. They had more. They were trying to go for like a Soupy Sales thing, which I didn't know Soupy Sales. I mean, I know who Soupy Sales was, but I didn't grow up in
sort of very vaudeville,
New York. Yeah, so they wanted a show that would appeal to adults and kids.
Yeah.
And it succeeded because 52% of my audience is adults, and then the other 48% is kids. And it's just. I do a lot of different characters.
I know.
It's not just like one character.
When I tuned in, you were doing, was it Uncle Philly? And then there's another one.
I was doing Angelo.
Oh, Angelo. Angelo interpreting Shakespeare.
Interpreting Shakespeare.
All right. What's the story of To Be or Not to Be, Uncle Angelo?
To Be or Not to Be. All right. I forget my fucking lines from this show. I forget my lines. Okay. Gary's like flipping out. To be or not to be. Oh, I know what happened. You see, what happened was Hamlet went to his uncle's, right? He got there, and he goes up to the apartment, and he's looking at the thing, and he's going, "This is apartment. To be or not to be? What should I do?" So he rang the door, and that's what happened. He wasn't in Tobay. That's what happened. He wasn't there.
What about, let's pull something out of the hat. If Esther Perlstein, the Jewish mother...
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, I have been in the television business for 25 years. She's been in every business for 25 years. I have been in the television business for 25 years. I've been in the comedy business for 25 years. And that Mario Cantrone is a no-talent, moronic asshole jumping around the camera like an idiot. What a jerk he is. I have been embarrassed. Embarrassed. He's not funny. He's just not funny. But my son Saul, he is funny. He's a jokester. He juggles, not just candles. Candles, he juggles candles. He juggles menorahs.
He juggles menorahs?
With the candles and them lit.
And it never got burnt?
It never. And I've been in the candle business for 25 years.
I bet. You also, Mario. Now,
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm getting those cues, but no. I've also heard, I haven't seen this though, about your impersonations of singers. Tina Turner, Prince, Bruce Springsteen.
I want to thank my producer, Roger Davies, and everybody in the band. All the income in these blazing. That's it.
I'm going to ask you to come up with something on the spot.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to do my favorite character in the world today.
Who?
Tammy Faye Baker.
Well, you know, Jim, it's not over till it's over. No, it isn't. You know, I almost overdosed on aspirin. I did. I just kept chewing it and chewing. You know, she really said that on just a reference.
No.
I almost overdosed on aspirin. I really did. And the financial pressure and you.
You know, I think that Zsa Zsa Gabor's 3 days of public service should have been teaching Tammy Faye how to put on makeup.
I hate that policeman. She's lovely, that Zsa Zsa. I like her, though.
Yeah, is she one of your characters?
No, she isn't. But the writer on the show, Judy Kachka, who's wonderful, she does Zsa Zsa. And I do
darling.
And I do Officer Cruella, who's a cop that eats donuts.
One serious note. No,
Why
one
is my hair look like a bouffant tonight? I feel like
because
I'm doing
you're
like
of the 50s. You're of the 50s.
It's my Fabian look. This Fabian.
It's due up.
Wait, okay.
One quick last serious question.
What?
How does a comic like you, high energy, deal with a dead audience in a comedy club?
You either go on like nothing's. Like if I'm having a good time, I just go on. If I'm having a lousy, if I'm not having a good time, you try different things. And if you're not having a good time, sometimes I just kind of pull back, you know.
Yeah.
And just say I walk through it. But first you try different things and try to make it work, you know. But if it doesn't, you're screwed. I said swears on this show.
You did a lot. And if you want to see more of Mario Cantone, this Friday night at Green Street.